Hey, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. Can you believe this is part 7 of the Inflation Animation Engineer series, where we're twisting balloons, loving STEM and engineering winners. And by the way, you are the winner. My name's Steve Christmas, the Inflation Animation Engineer, and I have totally enjoyed working with you and twisting lots of balloons. I've got to tell you, one of my favorite has always been the octopus. I hope you enjoyed it as well. You know, the octopus stands for always be caring, different, energetic, friendly, growing, and happy. You know, it'll be interesting to see how long your octopus stays up. If it doesn't get hot, doesn't get popped, doesn't get put around something, it could stay up. I've heard of them staying up over a month. So I'm really excited about hearing about you and how long yours actually stays up. That was a whole lot of fun. But you know, I enjoyed making a hat. You know, one of my hats, it's kind of like a helmet. I love wearing balloon hats. But you know the thing about a helmet, it's to protect your head. We have to wear a hat to protect our mind, to protect our thoughts, and to remind us to always work smarter, not just work harder. Because otherwise, you're just working hard for no reason at all. So work smarter, not harder. But then, remember when we made our balloon dog? Wow, you can make a regular dog, but you can add a nose, you can add ears. Eventually, you'll be able to learn how to roll out the actual jaws and be able to make a balloon dog like that. It's not that hard once you learn all the fundamentals, but you just got to grow to it. But remember, a dog is man's best friend, but you are a balloon's best friend, and you can have lots and lots of friends. So I encourage you, be a friend, you'll have a friend. But that was cool. But remember when we made the giraffe, there's ways that you can make giraffes different, whether you put dots on them or whether you just make a giraffe. But here's the thing, this is just like a dog. Instead of the long stomach, it's got a long neck. Little bitty changes make a great big difference. And that's the way it is in life. A little change can make a great big difference. And so whatever you're going through, don't change everything, just change one little bitty thing. That might be all that it really takes. But you can do it because you're a winner. But then, what about a sword? You can make a fighting sword, a treasure sword, a hunting sword, a hero sword, a twisty sword, a superhero sword. Whatever's your favorite, you can make. But the sword stands for being sharp. The sword stands for just clearing away all the clutter, because you can do it. But the sword is also part of being able to make a flower. All that is a sword with a circle on top, a circle that's been smushed and pinched 4 times or twice to make 4 individual circles, and now we've got a flower. That's called integration. There are so many things that we've learned this week because we did twist balloons, but science, technology, engineering, and math, it's amazing. All it really does, even if you don't like science, technology, engineering, and math, it's things that help you think and do critical thinking and begin to think in different ways. No matter what you're doing, it's some things you can use. You might be an engineer, you might be a doctor, might be a lawyer, you may be a fireman, you actually may be an entrepreneur, you might be a teacher. Whatever it is you want to be, it will make you better just to have these winning characteristics in life. So right now, I want to show you the 7th thing that if you would use this one principle, you could actually do it. Now remember, what are our safety principles? Always start with safety, because if we're not safe, it doesn't really matter. We always use our professional hand pump, and we always are very careful. We never put anything on our mouth, and we don't put anything around our neck or around our face. And if it pops, we pick it up quickly, because we don't want anybody else to get it, because we want to always be safe. So we're going to blow up about 5 balloons. It doesn't matter what color, but today I'm going to teach you, made a burp, I'm going to teach you how to make a toucan, or you might call it a parrot. There's a little couple differences. A parrot is like a toucan, but it has a smaller beak but a longer tail. A toucan has a longer beak and a smaller tail. But the body of the parrot toucan is the same. So it's really up to you which way you want to make it. I like to make a toucan because I think I like the word, but sometimes I like to make a parrot because you get more colors into the tail. But it's all entirely up to you. You can make anything you want because it's balloons. And if you don't like what you made, you can pop it and start all over. It's not a problem. So we're going to take a couple balloons. This is the same thing as we always do. We're just going to do a little small 2-finger bubble because 2 fingers is 2 inches. 2-finger bubble. We're going to make 3 of those. Second bubble number 2 and bubble number 3. Those kind of are parallel. We lock it in. So we smush it, pinch it, twist it, and now it's locked. It's not going anywhere, okay? And now I want to integrate. We're going to take a second balloon and put it right inside here and just loop the edge right around there, because this is actually the back of the parrot or the toucan's head. This is eyeball 1 and 2, and here is the beak. So I'm going to make it about a hand's worth for a beak, so it's longer, and then squash or smush, pinch, and twist. So now we can line them up. Okay, so you see there's the back of the head, there's eyeball 1 and 2, and here is our mouth. But we're going to come in with about a hand. Again, it might be 2 hands for you, but just something rather large, and just come down. We're shifting air down. We want to come in and just shift it down, and then that becomes bubble sausage length, if you would, bubble number 1. Make it look parallel, 2 side by side, and then we're just going to smush it, pinch it, twist it, and lock it. So now we've got lots of things going on here. So don't lose your place. We're working with the blue balloon, the number 2 balloon, and I'm going to take it and bring it down. Now I've got 3 bubbles. I'm going to make 3 bubbles the same size. Here's bubble 1, bubble 2, and here's bubble 3. And this is going to come in, and I'm going to smush it and pinch it and twist it. Now it's not doing anything. It's not connected. So how am I going to make it connect in there? I'm going to roll it through the body. See it there? Roll it through the body. And now there's 3. There's 1, 2, and here's the back, which is 3. So now that's locked in, just as if it would be if you had locked it in like you did the octopus or the dog. Now we've got the back of the mouth, and we're going to bring that down, and it's going to serve as like a stripe on the back of the parrot's back. And I'm just going to do a smush, pinch, twist it, and it's locked. It's kind of locked because it's together. It still would be easy to come loose. So this is where it's really going to happen. I'm going to take this one here because it's longer. I'm going to make it about hand's length and just put it right here and just do a double sausage, 2 bubbles, squash, smush, pinch, twist, bring it around. Now I'm going to bend this down where it's kind of got some curve to it. So see right there, I could take the back of the head. There's the back of the head. There's 2 eyeballs. Here's the beak. Here's the body, stripe on the back. Here's the feet. And there are 2 color tails. Now, one thing we could do, remember we made those extra balloons. We could take this green balloon, just wrap it around our arm. That gives a nice curl to it. And we could just take our bird, if you would, a parrot, toucan, whichever one. And we could just come in, just right in the middle, just twist it in there, smush it in, and then begin to turn that in the back. So that's like another tail, okay, or tail feathers. Then we took another one. We first thing we're going to do is wrap it around my arm, get some body to it, some twist, take it right in the middle, smush it into the parrot's feet, and then twist it down, okay? So now we've got 2. Look at all those feathers. We could even take another one, like this yellow one, wrap it around our arm. There you go. And now it's got some body. Come in, put it right in here by the feet, smush it in there. We've got it. Now, I just turn all of these feathers, all the color, turn it right down here it can just sit right on my shoulder. There you go. It's on my shoulder and it will stay there. I can do anything I want. I can go in here and move. It's so much fun. But isn't it amazing all the things you can do with balloons? You know, the reason I like to call him a toucan is because I like the word. When I say toucan, it makes me think about the word I can. I can, you can, two can, we can. Because two can do more than one can do. I want you to always remember that. I can do anything that I want to do. You can do anything you want to do. If you want to be a great balloon inflation animation engineer, you can do that. But if you want to be a great baseball player or a soccer player, maybe you want to be a doctor or a fireman, whatever it is you want to be, you can be that. And I just encourage you, just like it is with balloons, if you work hard and you try hard and a whole lot of balloons, you can do balloons. But if you work hard and study hard, you can do anything else that you want to do. Folks, we've made it through 7 lessons together. I've really enjoyed getting to know you, and I really am looking forward to seeing you at one of our inflation animation celebrations where we get together and I get to see some of the things that you've done because you now are an inflation animation engineer. If you didn't have a good time, you're just doing it wrong. Until next time, keep looking up. You'll see more. Have a great day.